Hey guys, so today I am finally filming my barn essentials video, and I'm trying to film outside on my balcony today, see if the lighting's a little better, so we'll see how that works out. But here I've got just some of my barn essentials that I just picked out of the barn. And I guess we'll just go through them one by one, and I'll tell you how I use them and why they're so important to me. Alright, so first off, it's kind of like a little homemade item. I just get my spray bottles from, I used to get them from Dollar Tree, but all of my Dollar Tree ones have been breaking lately. This is from like Rite Aid or a drugstore or somewhere. And this is literally just water and liniment, like mouthwash, mixed in a bottle. And it's like 3/4 liniment or mouthwash, and mouthwash is just like a cheaper version of liniment. You can use the actual like liquid liniment from like Dover or something like that. It's just a little more expensive. And probably more effective, but beside the point. And I use this on their stifles, back, legs, neck, you know, whatever is sore after a ride and just, yeah, after any workout. And it just kind of helps cool down the muscles, and it's like, I don't know what the human equivalent is. It's kind of just like a muscle relaxer supporter thing. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I use after every workout. Next up we have actual liniment gel, and I actually just used this the other day because as I was lunging Elliot, he took a funny step and he wasn't lame, he was just kind of off, and I could feel where it was. It wasn't hot or anything, it was just kind of off. So I put this on his pastern where he seemed to be a little bit sore, and he's completely fine now. I mean, he didn't really injure anything, but it's just kind of a deeper and more effective way. It's kind of just more effective version of this. And I just use that if he's really sore after a workout. Like I'll use it on Foxy's stifles sometimes because he does have really weak stifles. And I'm almost out of this, but this is another essential that I love. Another Veteran product that I love is the detangler, and I am just a little bit obsessed with tails and manes and forelocks and everything, keeping them nice, and I could not live without this stuff. This is, I just use a tiny bit, and I'll detangle their manes probably twice a week, and I just kind of run this through their tail with my fingers and then brush it right out, and I swear it is a miracle product. I mean, it just slips the knots right out. I don't know how, but it's amazing. I kind of want to use it on my hair, but I don't know if that'd be a good idea. So that is awesome. Next up, we have, I just started using this hoof oil. I'm only about like halfway through the can, and I got it a while ago actually. And I used to use the Hoof Flex, which I love this stuff as well. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the glare is kind of weird. But I love this stuff as well. It's just a lot more expensive for a smaller bottle. I can't remember the exact prices right now. But this stuff, and the other thing with this stuff, I don't know if it's because it's in a plastic can, whoops. But during the winter, it does tend to really gel up unless you keep it like in a heated or cooled environment or whatever, or inside. But this stuff, because it's in a can and because it's like a lot more liquidy than this stuff, it does tend to stay in liquid form and in usable form, and I use it through all seasons, whereas this stuff just kind of gels up and gets really chunky and hard to use. But I've been using this stuff, like I keep it in my show bag because it is easier to keep in a small space. So I'm using this stuff up, but this I use on a daily basis. And this, I absolutely like could not live without it because Elliot's hooves are just very, they're full of struggles. And this stuff has helped a lot with keeping his feet free from chipping. Alright. Next up is just this bag in general. I don't know where we got this idea, but my mom and I found this bag somewhere, and it has been our savior for the show pen. We bring it up, and my mom will be like standing by the ring, and she'll just hand me whatever I need last minute. I've got like a little roller thing to get the last minute dust off my show coat, last minute leather cleaning stuff, vet wrap for if I wrap their fake tail while we're schooling, and just little things like brushes, extra hoof black, stuff like that is in here. And it's just like brushes and like something to wipe off my tall boots before I go in the pen, stuff like that. This has been a savior, and my entire team now has one, and they're just fantastic. This one is Essentials. I probably didn't pronounce that right, but there's all types of bags. I don't really have a brand preference. We've got all sorts of kinds, but this stuff has been a lifesaver. Next up, we have Wean All, and I'm going to see if I can focus on this so you guys can see the brand. There we go. So this stuff is a silver polish. And basically what you do with this stuff is you just take a tiny, tiny bit. It kind of looks like strawberry cream cheese, and maybe that's just me, I don't know. But you take a tiny, tiny bit, and you really, like, you need a lot of elbow grease. You scrub it into the area. Be really careful not to get it on the leather because it will change the color of the leather. But you just scrub it onto the silver, like really, 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 really scrub it, and then you wipe it off. This is a little weird, but I usually take a little bit of vinegar, and whatever I'm using to wipe it off, I'll dip it in vinegar first, and that just kind of gives it that extra shine as it wipes off. But yeah, I've used a lot of silver polish products, and this has by far proven to be the most effective. I don't remember exactly how much I got it for, but I found it on Amazon, a pack of 2, these little things, and it wasn't that expensive. It just took a really long time to get here. But I haven't found it in any local tack shops, but then again, my only local tack shop is Dover. But other than that, it hasn't been any shows or anything, but definitely highly recommend this stuff. Another Vetrolin product is the White and Bright. Now I use this stuff, and I also use the, oh goodness, what is it? It's like Quick White or something with a Quick Bright, something like that. I don't know. But it's a white bottle, and it's got like blue text on it or something like that. And honestly, I don't know the difference between the two. I think this might be a little bit cheaper for a bigger bottle. But this stuff, I use it on Foxy's white legs, and I even use it on Elliot's little white sock. And it seriously makes them shine. It is amazing. And you just like put it on there, scrub it in, and leave it on for like 5-10 minutes, let it kind of soak in, but rinse it off. Like, don't wait too long because it will turn the legs purple. I have had that experience firsthand. But yeah, this stuff is seriously amazing for right before you go in the show pen, or when you're washing to go into the show pen, not right before because that'd be weird. But yeah, another Vetrolin product that I highly recommend. Alright, so the last 2 things that I want to recommend to you guys are actually 2 brands. The first one is Hopeful Equestrian. These are my most recent set of polos that I've gotten from them, and I just absolutely love the quality. They're so much different than ones that are like mass produced from Dover or something. They just hug the legs so much better and stay in place, and the quality and the care that goes into these are amazing. Secondly, I suggest that you check out Equestrian Prep Collection or Stirrups Clothing. That's actually where my shirt is from, and I don't know if you can see it. It says, "Life is short, buy the horse." And I have a couple shirts and hats and stuff from them, and I just love this very, very cute stuff they have, and it's just really original, and I really suggest that you check it out. And I'll link the information to all those brands and things in the description below. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video, and hopefully I'll have another one out soon.